In America in the 50s and 60s, one of the important crises we faced was racial discrimination. The man whose words and deeds in that crisis stirred our nation to the very depths of its soul was Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr.
I believe Martin Luther King was like a innovator for his time. He had sight, he had ideas and things that he could see that nobody else could see, because back then if you're African American, you didn't think things would be like how they are now.
Even if he got into jail like a million times, he wouldn't back down because he wants himself and other people of color to be free.
They would fight against them with violence and water hose people, but he fought for them and he finally got civil rights.
Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of press. Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest for rights.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day isn't just about Martin Luther King, it's about all the other people that have stood up for their rights.
Martin Luther King Day is a day of service to help serve and strengthen the community. So instead of having a normal day off, it's a day for people to help serve others.
A theater devoted to the spirit of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream, Mixed Blood Theater Company was founded in 1976 as a vehicle for artistry, entertainment, education, and social change. Now in its 28th year, Mixed Blood thrives as a professional multiracial theater dedicated to encouraging cultural pluralism, individual equality, and artistic excellence. Each year, Mixed Blood's diverse and talented ensemble presents 700 performances, reaching an equally diverse audience of 250,000 people across 10 states.
What we try to do at Mixed Blood, if we want to take it out of sort of grant speak, is address artificial barriers to people succeeding in American society.
Through its performances, Mixed Blood Theater Company provides a voice for the unheard and a place in which every member of the community can see themselves on stage, represented in a positive manner. Mixed Blood creates a world on its stage not necessarily as it is or was, but how we'd like it to be.
It's important to have a play about the life of Ron McNair because we need to know that he was a great leader and we need to follow in his footsteps.
He grew up during the civil rights movement and faced many challenges as an African American. He was denied many basic human rights. He graduated from Carver High School in 1967, which was racially segregated, but he was the valedictorian of his class. After all his education, he became a staff physicist with Hughes Research Laboratory. NASA then selected him for the Space Shuttle program in 1978. He was the second African American chosen to join this space program.
I would tell people that they should be watching this play about Ron McNair because it is important. It is our history. It's the truth. It's what's happened, and it's in everyone's history because it has affected them in some sort of way.